Baik.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Good morning to
Afternoon.
Good afternoon to the esteemed Mr. Azmi, panel of evaluators, as well as my fellow batchmates, as well as my beloved juniors.
Yeah.
Alright, after listening to a lot of saddening and emotional stories such as suicide and genocide and conflict, let's brighten up the mood a little. So the topic that I got today is how to stay positive. Now, it may seem a bit cliche to talk about this, but the truth is, mental health is something that is often overlooked by the people of today's society. According to an online survey from scholars of the University of Al-Azhar in Egypt, they found out that in the world population, about 74% of the people in the world are living in stressful environment.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to talk about 3 main points about how to stay positive.
Okay.
Alright, first of all is practice gratitude. Now, let me explain a little bit about gratitude. According to the English Oxford Dictionary,
Good.
gratitude means the act of being thankful. In the quality of being thankful to someone, to something. In other words, it means you appreciate something, someone, what has happened to you, or any person or every living thing. So, gratitude. Why must you have gratitude? When you have gratitude, it makes you feel a lot more happy about what you are doing inside your life. Alright, first of all, let me give you guys an example. Let's talk about health. Health is something that is often looked over by someone. For example, have you guys ever, who here is not healthy right now? Who here is sick? Everyone is healthy, right?
Yeah, we are healthy.
But have you actually walked around and say, oh my God, I am actually healthy right now? No, you don't do that. The only time that you say that you realize that you were once healthy is when you get sick. You see that? You are not appreciating
You are not.
You were not appreciating the health that you once had. You will only remember about your healthy times when you get sick. So instead of doing that, why not at this moment you say to yourself, thanks to God that I am healthy today. Thanks to God that I am currently able to stand here to give a speech to people and able to motivate someone to be to help someone in their lives. Alright, now let me talk about a phrase. The grass is always greener on the other side. I'm sure you guys have heard about it before. It means that no matter what you have, no matter how good your life is, there is always someone living a better life than you.
There is always someone.
There is always someone who is living a better life than you.
Yeah.
So, what I'm trying to talk about is, every single day, when you are feeling down, when you are feeling depressed, when you are feeling sad, always look at the people below you. You look at how people, like for example, there are people there in Gaza who doesn't get to eat, who doesn't get to take a shower peacefully, who doesn't get to drink water. But you are over here getting all the peace in life. So, why not you appreciate the current life that you have and do not compare yourself with someone who has a better life than you. You compare yourself with someone who has a worse life than you. Now, let me give you guys another example. For example, someone is riding a motorbike, for example. Now, he may ask himself, I wish I had a car But then, if you look at someone who has a car, they ask themselves, I wish I had a big house. And then you look again at someone who has that big house, maybe someone who has a mansion. He says to himself, I wish I had a mansion.
I wish I had a
I
mansion.
wish I had a mansion. It could go on repeatedly. So, what I'm trying to say is, humans never get enough of these things that they get. They never appreciate.
They never.
They never appreciate what they have. So, everyone here right now, I encourage you to appreciate the time that you have right now, what you have, the people that are still here with you, and you must never compare yourself with someone who has a better life than you, because it will just make you feel down. Alright, going to the next point is when you are looking at something, when you are doing and you are feeling sad, you always look at it from a different perspective. Let's say, for example, you get bad grades on your exam. Some people might say, oh no, I got bad grades. This is really demotivating me. But some other people who are wiser, they would look at that bad grades as a learning opportunity to be able to learn and improve themselves better. So, when they got that bad grade, they study more, they perform harder, they put in the effort, the sweat and tears to become better at what they are doing. So, don't look at things from the bad perspective. Always look at it in a 360-degree manner. Look at it from all perspectives. And last but not least, the last point that I have is, let me give you guys a verse from the Quran. Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat verse 286. La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Meaning, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Now, what does this mean? It means, whatever it is that you are going through, whatever it is, whatever hardships that you are currently going through, Allah has given you that trial because Allah knows that you can do it. Allah knows you can handle it. Allah would never give you a trial. Allah never would test you something that you could not handle. Allah knows you more than you know yourself. That's why all the hardships that you are going through, all those tears all the sweat and tears that you have put through, all of those, Allah has taken into account into the trials that He has put for you. So,
is that the reason why we are here and we are not in Gaza?
Yes, actually, let's talk about that more. I'll elaborate on that more. So, if you see, currently, we are
here.
We are born as what? A Malaysian, right? So, ask yourself, why am I not born in Gaza? Did Allah test me to look at how I'm going to do with what He has chosen to do? For example, you must be grateful that you have been born as a Muslim instead of someone out there in the mountains who doesn't know anything about religion. Because we all know, in the end, only Muslims will go to heaven. So, let us ask ourselves, how about those people who were born in the mountains, in somewhere
inside
rural?
the jungle?
Yes, inside the jungle, which is very rural. In these rural areas, they don't know anything about religion. So, aren't they just being born to go to hell? Because we are born as Muslim, and there's a chance that we could go to heaven. But they were born as non-Muslims, and they have no chance to go to heaven, as said in the Quran. So, we must be grateful that we were born as a Malaysian, as a Muslim, with a happy family in a safe country. So, that is it from me. Thank you.